right, Outlaw Radio Live fans. We are live on the air with none other than Kushaveli, a very talented underground artist out of North Carolina. How you doing tonight?
Doing all right, bro. Doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Can't complain. So I gotta start off the interview like this, man. I gotta ask, how and when did you get your start in the music industry?
I got started, honestly, I was about 16. My cousin, we had this little sound recorder thing on a laptop. Like if you fucked up, you had to do the whole song over, and that's how we started right there. And I just took it from there. You know what I mean? Just worked on my craft, worked on better equipment, of course, and just kept going, man.
So I also have to ask this, man. The name Kushaveli. How did you get that name, man? I've been actually wondering that the whole time.
Kushaveli. Formerly, I was called Reggie Kush. A friend in high school, she gave me the name called Reggie Kush, and after a while, I got a little stagnant in the rap game. So I felt like I was reinventing myself, and you know what I'm saying, coming back out, like the whole born again thing, you know, the whole Machiavelli and all that. So call it Kushaveli. You know what I mean?
See, I had an idea when I did hear your name, and I heard Kushaveli. I was sitting back, I'm like, yo, he most definitely is a Pac fan, and he smokes a lot of Kush. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That too. That runs in together as well.
Hey, man, you can't go wrong with smoking blunts. You know what I mean? When in doubt,
Yeah.
smoke a blunt.
Right. That's the best medicine for everything.
Most definitely, man. So you also performed at the Top Artist Showcase. What was that experience like, and how did that gig come to be?
It was good, real good, real good. It showed me what I had to work on. It showed me what I have more than other artists, and it was just a good experience, man. I love being on the stage, you know, just performing, hearing myself on stage, interacting with the crowd, feeling the energy. Everything is all about energy, you know, and it was a very good experience.
And also, man, you also did another concert, Carolina's Rock the Mic event. I did a little more background on that, man. It actually looks like it's a very interesting kind of event to do. What was that experience like and the atmosphere on that stage?
All the same thing, man. Right now, the Carolinas is trying to turn into a little melting pot for hip hop and R&B. So it was just amazing, man. Everybody came out, showcased their talents. You know, the arena was filled with great love. You know what I'm saying? And it was just awesome, man.
And also, like you did another event. You performed at Numbers Tour Artist Showcase Charlotte Edition. That actually sounds really interesting, man. Now, what was that experience like, and how did that gig come to be?
That one, I think that was my favorite one that I did. Like I say, once again, the energy was there. The stage performance was, you know what I'm saying, I do my thing, you know, not to brag or nothing, but I do my thing. And I performed the right songs, and it was real lit, man. Real lit.
And you know what? I gotta ask this one thing, man, because you're a very, very talented individual. As if anybody hasn't listened to Kushaveli's music, you best better get out there and check it out today, like right now. I normally ask this to some of the underground artists because I love the answers that I get, man. As we already know, you did a lot of interesting concerts. If you could pack your bags right now and go anywhere, where would you perform, man, and why?
Anywhere?
Anywhere in the world, man. Anywhere. You just pack your bags, you have a stack of cash, go have some fun, and go on stage. Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world? It gotta be two places. You mean like the arenas or just anywhere in the world?
Anywhere, man. You can perform in a field for thousands of people, an arena, outdoor concert venue, anything, man.
I would have to do I want to do a major concert in my hometown, Beaufort, South Carolina, because I know I'm going to gravitate so much love from everybody, and I'm going to just be in my comfort zone and, you know, just having a great time. So it would have to be there, a massive festival type concert in Beaufort, South Carolina for my peoples.
Well, man, that's a great answer, man. That's what's up, man. You know, nothing's better than your hometown.
Nothing's better than home.
speaking of that, you were also the CEO and rapper at Blow It Down Entertainment. How did that come to be, and what other artists are currently signed to your label?
Blow It Down, it came about, my cousin, he's the one who started Blow It Down ET, but he passed away, tragic death, that was a while back, like 2008. I was younger. I was like 14, 15 when he passed. He was like 17, 18. And he started Blow It Down ENT. But when he started, it was just like a little crew thing. You know what I mean? We didn't really have no records out. We wasn't really doing no music like that. But after he passed, I took it. I made a label. I made a logo for it. Hit up my other homeboys who was with him, who started it, and we just trying to kick it off from there, man. And like I said, Buford, we took Buford by storm. You know what I'm saying? We had a little brother, Charlotte, but now we just trying to get to that level of success where we can be worldwide, nationwide, all that.
And also, man, you before we got on the air, you were telling me about a new project that you are working on, called 4L. So it's LLLL. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, and when can we expect the public to be able to hear that released?
4L, that's love, live, learn, life. And this project is just going to be about a good vibe, you know what I mean? The narrative in music got to change. Everybody can't be gangster, killing, and all that, you know what I'm saying? So the vibe is love, live, learn, life, man. The type of tracks you expected to hear, there's a whole bunch of party tracks, a whole bunch of conceptual tracks, like, you know what I'm saying, talking about issues that's going on as well, and learning from them. And, of course, I got my hip-hop-ish in there, so, you know what I'm saying, I don't spit my bars and everything on there. But that's really the basis of that track is to give you a good vibe, you know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah, man. So I gotta ask, when can our listeners expect to hear that?
It should be ready. Honestly, I give it another month. I don't really have a date yet because I'm right now I'm making sure the production is A-okay with the track because all of the tracks are done. I'm just making sure everything's A-okay before I throw it out there. I don't want to give my fans no type of bullshit. But give it another month. I'm going to come out with a release date. It's going to be on all musical platforms, Apple Music, Google Music, Spotify, YouTube, Spinrilla, wherever you want to listen to music on, it's going to be on there. And I think it's a real good project, real dope project. I think it's the best I've ever done yet.
Oh man, I'm excited to hear it, man. It actually sounds like a very dope project, man. Even the name behind the album, man, it actually really fits with today's society, man. It's a very inspirational. I love when I hear artists actually have an album that comes out, but even the name of the album has a meaning behind it, man.
Right.
It's a great meaning, man. I think it's going to be a great project. Everybody make sure you check out Kushaveli and stay tuned for that record, man. Also, one of the songs that you provided Outlaw Radio Live is called Two Step. You also told me that's going to be available on that new record as well. Can you tell us a little bit more about that song? Because right after this interview, I'm going to be playing that song for our listeners. Could you just tell us the inspiration behind that, how that song came to be, and where can our listeners actually buy themselves a copy of that single?
Yeah, Two Step. Basically, Two Step is a song describing how we get down in Seabrook, Beaufort, South Carolina. Like, I'm talking about yard party. I'm talking about boiling crab, big pots full of crab. I'm talking about alcohol on the table. You know what I'm saying? Marijuana in the air. Everybody having a good time. Uncle over there drunk dancing. You know what I'm saying? Auntie over there getting it on. It's a fun track. And how that came about, you know what I'm saying? I heard the beat. The guy who made that beat named C Fresco, and I listened to it for a minute. I didn't have a concept as soon as I heard it, but after a while, I started thinking about my hood, and boom, it just blew it right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. So guys, make sure you stick around after the interview and check out his newest single. Also, I have to ask this, man. What's next for Kushaveli? What's next on the table for you?
What's next, man? Just trying to get better, man. Level up. That's always like I follow Rick Ross, and he always posts on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Today is a great day to boss up, and that's every day. You know what I mean? So That's what's next for me. You know, leveling up. You know what I'm saying? Learning the business more. You know what I'm saying? Getting my name out there more. You know, doing more Outlaw radio interviews. You know.
Hey, man, you're always welcome, Kush. You're always welcome, man.
For real.
So I have to ask, man. You know, you're a very talented individual. You're coming up in the rap game as well. But I have to ask this: there's a lot of people out there that's still trying to make it, man. What's some great advice you can give these young up and coming talent?
The greatest advice I can give is, I know it's kind of cliche, but this is real. You cannot give up. If it's your dream, you gotta want it. You gotta work on it every day. You gotta put 100% in it. You gotta put your heart, your blood, your sweat, your tears in it. And don't wait on somebody to sponsor you, or don't wait on somebody to believe in you. You gotta believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing shows with 5 people in it, you gotta rock them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. But it can happen just like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's some real talk, man. Most definitely. So, Kush, this is the time in the interview that I give the individual that comes on the show a chance to give shout-outs to whomever they want to give shout-outs to, and also their social media handles. That way our listeners can follow you on all social media platforms if they're not already doing that.
All right. Well, I want to shout out. Of course, shout out my city, Beaufort County. Shout out Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out all my partners, you know what I'm saying, all the artists I work with, Young Fifth, Hard Nard, Grizzle, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to everybody in the city. And if you want to find me on BID_Kushaveli on IG, Twitter, Kushaveli, on Twitter, Facebook, Kushaveli music page. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, just type in Kushaveli. Like I said, my name was formerly Reggie Kush. If you type that in as well, you'll find my music. You know, I'm here.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. I want to say, Kush, thank you so much for coming up on Outlaw Radio Live, man. It was an absolute honor and a blessing. And I'm looking forward to any time we need an interview, man. Hit me up. I got you.
No doubt, bro. You keep on doing your thing, man. It's a blessing to be on here, man.
I appreciate that, man, you know. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to come up in the game just like you.
No doubt.
All right, man. You have yourself a wonderful night, man. Happy holidays to you and your family, man.
You do the same.
Peace, brother.
Peace.
Love in the air, don't let the devil in. It's a party in the Brooks, go and tell a friend. If you happy and you know it, water hit a spin. Crab in the pot, devil leg in the fridge. Cooler full of beer, ain't no drama here. Top shelf nigga, they gon' make it disappear. Smoke in the air, man, they on the grill. And you can take it to the bank, rollin' on the field. I pull up with my fam, keep it gang. Yeah, I did it for the rise, with a rain. Reggie and my daddy racing for the Chevy. Little baby with my cousin, know that she can get it. Know that big six, ride like a bike sick. They party too lit, pass them like the big tick. Hotel, motel, holiday inn. Just make your head nod. two-step. I don't dare to show the road with my two-step. Show the road with my two-step. Show the road with my two-step.